Welcome to News Now, Alberta. This is Special Ed. Today we're looking at a black man that was arrested for being on his own property.
Let's stick with our law enforcement theme for now and go down to Florida, where a cop there arrested a black man, for trespassing on his own property. Florida deputy drives onto a black couple's property and questions why they're sitting in front of the house. And we have a treat for you. We have the video.
That's crazy what he got going on. You come pulling out property and tell us get our ID.
Y'all own this property?
What you think? We here, ain't we?
That doesn't mean you own it.
We own this.
Let me see your IDs.
You need to get off our property.
Let me see your IDs
Get
now.
off our property.
Let me see your IDs now.
Get off our property, sir.
So you can get off our property. Don't
Put
you
the car in drive. Put the car in park.
No,
Let me
you
see
need
your
to
ID.
get off our property.
Don't get upset, baby.
67 rand. Send me another unit. 51. Being non-cooperative.
Off our property. That's crazy what he got going on. You come pulling our property and tell us get our ID. Get off our property, man. You know
Give me your ID.
No. Give him the ID.
So the cop went on their property for absolutely no reason and will not leave. That is trespassing.
No trespass.
The car.
I ain't being detained.
Sit back down. Yes, you are. Until I can verify you
No,
own
you
this
can
property,
verify.
sit
You
back
done
down.
read it in my name already.
All right. Hands on your back. You're being detained right now. Hands on your back.
Okay,
Drop it.
drop my phone.
Drop it.
Drop my
Put the
phone.
phone in the car. Put the phone in the
Drop my
car.
phone.
Drop the wallet. Hands on your back.
This is my phone.
Hands on your back. Right now, you're being detained,
I'm gonna sue
okay?
you. No, I'm gonna sue you.
Do you have anything in your pockets that'll stick me, poke, or prod me?
No,
Any
I
kind of
don't.
weapons on you?
No, I don't.
Nothing illegal?
No,
No
I
illegal
don't.
substance? Spread your feet for me.
I'm no lawyer, but I definitely saw illegal activity that should rise to an arrest of the officer. Is this not ridiculous? Give you more, and then you can make up your own mind. Here are the details. Black Florida couple was sharing a meal inside their car on their own property when a sheriff's deputy walked up to them, demanding to know if they had the right to be there, handcuffing the black man, as you saw, for allegedly trespassing on his own property and for talking back to a... Anyway, the altercation took place last week after Marion County Sheriff's Deputy Riley Artman drove onto the property and walked up to their car, demanding to see their identities to prove they were residents there.
You don't have to prove anything. If you're on your property, it's a cop's obligation to prove that you don't belong there. And they don't get ID just because they want ID.
Used to be a time where they would have had to show their slave papers, free man papers, by law. Apparently, in some parts, they're still exercising that. The couple, Freddie and Navangela Jackson, refused to provide their identifications, ordering the deputy off their property. However, the deputy claimed he was conducting a criminal investigation, despite being unable to articulate a reasonable suspicion that the couple had committed a crime. Until I can verify this is your property, I'm conducting a criminal investigation. Therefore, you need to provide me with your name, the deputy said. Freddie Jackson eventually did provide his identification, which should have resolved the issue. I think that should have resolved the non-issue. But when he opened his car door to step outside, the deputy ordered him back inside, later telling his supervisor he was in fear for his safety.
All these cops are so in fear for their safety. It is incredible what kind of chicken shit cops they hire.
This is my property, Freddie Jackson responded before the deputy handcuffed him and placed him in the back of the patrol car. Freddie Jackson remained handcuffed in the back of the car for about 15 minutes before the deputy confirmed they were the real owners of the property and released him. This is outrageous. What if they were house sitting for friends? What if they were renting? I don't even get what that has to do with anything. Couple is planning on filing a lawsuit. Racial profiling, Navangela Jackson said as her husband was being released. I guess a black woman can't have a nice house. Artman claimed it was not racial profiling because he did not realize they were black. Until after he walked up.
What do you mean?
I just come on now. Until after he walked up to them, he claimed that there are frequent break-ins at homes under construction. So now
By
you're
black people, and I thought you were.
we thought you just, You're security for these private construction sites. Okay, whatever you say. However, he was still unable to articulate a reasonable suspicion that they had committed a crime, which is usually the basis for a criminal investigation that leads to a citizen's detainment. At least it's supposed to be. Marion County property appraiser records show Navangela Jackson has owned the property since 2017. Her husband was added to the deed by 2021. What the hell does that have to do with anything? You're now no longer suspicious and you're not going to be detained because we've ascertained that you are property owners?
So if he got their address off the license, then they could have got the address off the license plate. All the cop had to do was drive up, check the license plate. Yep, it belongs to here. And that would have been done. I mean, he shouldn't even be on the property, but if he's stupid enough to go on the property, all you have to do is run the tags.
This is all a muddy mess of nonsense. It's a bowl of nonsense, okay? It's tomfoolery. And the biggest fool is the officer who decided that he had a right to see their IDs, to enter their domain, their private property, to ask, what are you doing here?
What do you guys think of this? Let me know in the comments. We all know that this cop got away with it. He won't get anything because, there's a car parked in a property. That looks very suspicious. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you.